FM so eni dwumadie edwoada ene ukuada bia abra na ngotwe kase ebo no akọ na wieye ena ye de ebremo ye frame nana ya Kesseh obetimi aframe the cardinal Patricia Sefa Fisher Elizabeth Ejin Prince Bafo Asamwana Samuel Apia omo na hyehye na medi ho chiame ene ayatrasie mene menuanom Sam Jerome ena ohwenkita hodie soma NDC amanyuko no ewo Western North ena afi nana Asafo Ejei woye National Communication Team member NPP omumienu ena mne omo ebetwetwe enkomo na omampani Akufo-Addo enra ena ose wa ensesa kakra ewo naban mu ensesa no ne sen a etu ahyem onmo a omo afrimu no ena eja wabubi ede ahyem na domestic debt exchange program aban kire se na nkenra na sese wonu wie hu dwumadie nyina so aban se akanipa kuo mienu bi individual bond holders no na afi pensioners bond holders forum for no omo emienu na aka na sese aban ene omo ewie nti wode na nsa ato se omo hwe na omo nyensesie bia sese omo eyewie ansana se bibia ebekọ na wie ya akọ na wie na NDC amanyukuo no enso swame youth organizer no a na no yebo ne video ekire mo wa ha sei no se mo kaya sa swame youth organizer no hesi ade pusi ache no so na MPP for friends and jofu nshi mo asem ne se sa akra che ne de se ya mfano anko gina mrani mu pa de a ene omo entiase kra Enyumrei Nana Asafo Ejei Deputy Director External Affairs ewo MPP amanyukunu one Sam Jerome onum ena ewo ha sei na Nana Asafo Ejei de menene nhia ida Sam de meneno ahia nana majo na etisei
yamiadom hoye
akwa abanso
yami engine ese komota it starting kakra
sao ene press engine no onyere no na okoboko sa na ebetere ngazo ebebre ai nyameti ase ebeyi Sam
nana
etisei
yamiadom nana me hoye na onso e
oh nyankopon adom
yeda yankopon ase
Western North to say
nana nyamiadom Western North boko bibia edaboko
okay
ye ho ye pa ze oka Western North there nana woni mo pa minim se woni mo pa na ni za de omode identify ye nso ye kuku na enche bia na ye produce more than 1/3 of the total kuku production I produce in Ghana but nana sisi we can't say same because ohwe kuku hu sensem ne baby akwakodru na ekura nka first no bisa Patricia every year bia beto ka foforo de nka yentina ka dadamu so what I say eno na kire say ekura neska wo but ene na ntesa ni na yeden aban hihye ye kuku hu ntia ntina ma sehwifo ye yeden ye bre tinana enkwade obi but
na kuku no eyedi na ma so atie
oh nana adema eswati they say you will various policies share kuku kweni nunkrane one untumi nka kuku hu sensama bra ebia uyi certain incentives kuku kweni ni beden ebenya nana they say adwuma ya oye ne kama forget about the environment oye adwuma no bibi wo ho a eno so sanso ye the motivate you because ekrumba ya oda ni nyina ni bottom. And for this period, any baby or minor kwakodru na still say ohwe producer price of cocoa per bag. Na certainly obeka say nya ade very encouraging. Comparing it to or with the cost and standard of living money adena certainly cocoa kweni no onya ahonkeka mfanye number 2 say ohwe the way a galamsey atiatese a aban to me nyeden entumi enkuya. Then of course cocoa nintime nyedey enkonenim because ene cocoa kweni no chese onya opempo se ode ni cocoa afu no ebema galamsey for because of sika obeyeden obe realize ede free mo but if say aban na tumi ayeden akon galamsey said your promise here. Certainly can you attractive for the cocoa farmer to even say made me cocoa buy then. I'ma say yenye day yincha. Nana me no ka say when was the last time I say here in no se nipa na nya numpo no kwa koto fuel. Look at the price of fuel na kwa kudru. Obetimi amesi dia kogu ne cocoa so. In all the factors obetimi ama cocoa na gina brand no. Ne nyina anya den enkoye. Na na nyame na meyo. A buying responsibility to ensure say sad in the bed ebekoso. But here's the case enkoso. Into the basis na cocoa no etumi a day. Etumi akonenimu na cocoa kweni na day. Enyiska. Anything I catch a buying say the back stops with him or so beshe no etumi a day. Aye, enyes idea nana. Your cocoa for no will go on and I said they will continue to suffer.
So are you saying that a buying Edama Kuku from a Western North?
Nana, all the factors are making it. Say mean to me make me a year bodyguards. I could go or say Galamso Munyai. Nana say mean to me, we need that capacity. Okay. Nana say mean to me to Kuku.
No, just for the sake of emphasis.
Yes, mean to
me.
Yes, mean to me.
What's the matter?
Yes, mean to me to Kuku a Kuku. Price mean to mean to anyame na metum.
Okay.
I have my responsibility.
Okay.
Sa bambeye. Mean to mean kon kofa subsidized fertilizer. Enfam bre eye kuku ekuafo so omonye dey omonje. I don't have that capacity to do that.
Okay.
Eye the responsibility of government. Anything aban bi ba ye na ye ndis aban no say me the fertilizer ye dey. Eche free. No single individual can do that. Okay. And you know all these are the responsibilities of government to ensure say at least so ultimate the go akwemu a eye koku kia na betimi ayede e betimi akone ni mafa ne ntoma pa ayede e de fra.
Okay,
enye timamu.
All right. Nana za voje
senior
unia no koku de o kan opese o kan bi ka fa ho ana
wadaroma mechiao na mechiao tifo so na mabo abaso adwuma so a odi na oye eboa Ghana mai eno mu bi de ye shia da but de bia nwumre bia Wednesday de ahaya ni ti tinyame sha no adwuma pa we.
Amen.
I think that my Ghana need ye na koku asem fa me ho etosumi enu me so me constituency a me free ho enso ye do koku pa
constituency ne ye
so me frɛ ho.
You.
Yes, you do cocoa. In fact, about 60 to 70% of Equafuel was my friend who so a cocoa. So some of the things he's mentioning, and yet prerogative of say from Kwan. But in as much as I know, say a buying a tutu and among a year near a diabwa cocoa mass spraying, and there's ye tune your friend is saying enuane bi etwitwane ya planting the foforo ne sa ne mani na government is doing all that. But see, he mentioned a few indicators for no it is some of the reasons why cocoa and abba from our crew. One, galamsey say minu akasa galamsey a na obo aban ye chia, it will be a bit disingenuous to himself na by ene nempeswaso so be kaya nche bia before ye ba ban mu 2016 there about there was a massive crusade by the media on galamsey ama media for yankasa weji campaign. That was the worst peak of galamsey ye hu okrumu under NDC e ba ye 2 na more. A lot of things. Mekaikra said there was a time the former agric minister, I think he knows Afuseni was there, made a profound statement. Say they even tried introducing drone to even help them monitor the galamsey site and even make them help stop galamsey. He made it clear that we could not implement it. This time round, government is simply using those galamsey to monitor site. Ye training mebua omo ebabeboa. Your friend said the Navy to even clamp down Galamsey and all sort of activities that is helping in Galamsey fight. And then say, Minya Ebiana as part of the campaign message to become candidate in Sefi wants to wage on some of these things.
Sefi has some power.
And the Evan Alcon.
Sefi also.
You all call you also. Oh, okay. okay. Today you also for maybe I know that's fine. But we are not so free or free fertilizer. Meaning I know see another interesting subject and topic. There was a school of thought mobile out Kesseh. Fertilizer no mu any free a omu nya bi. Ekuafo nan kasa o enyame. Fertilizer no mu any free a omu nya bi. Nti won be sell class say aban be subsidize po na omu akasa timi ato because owo efuo be bia 2 acres. You see 2 acres near ma we bia 1 bag and say 1 cup. Then you no unya ebia 1 cup na 2 cup near the mankra enso we funo. So you would want to buy. At the end, soon you are better because a buyer genuine say or no much free. So they prefer that subsidize it so we can buy in our own space and time. So Mijidi said collectively, a lot of the things he has mentioned, a collective responsibility, not just on government, but also on cocoa farmers, on individuals and Emre want to say cocoa fertilizers are buying subsidized crano. We are a fat border so Eco Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, any idea Ecoton. These are our attitudes. It be measure say I think it's a good campaign message for we also follow. But and also no meaning say cocoa criafonus will de. The things that are happening during their time and during our time, we know. And the cocoa prices, the price of cocoa no can. Meaning say when government, Ghana government, any Cote d'Ivoire buy a baboom under a policy or more baboom so that they can maximize or more cocoa production, cocoa pricing, and then cocoa sales. You know, it saw some boost in the cocoa pricing. And nobody me say price are the jai, any price I tone and so in as much as you're trying to wage a campaign, acknowledge some of the things that the government too has done. Maybe the next time we'll come and look at cocoa proper. We'll have some good discussion on cocoa. Padaroma.
Okay, all right. I was for me no. And I'm no more Sam Jerome, or no Casama in this Amanyukun, or Western North, and Afi Nana Asafo Eji, or Deputy Director, External Affairs, New Patriotic Party, or Mumino, and no more the platform, or here live or Facebook, Peace 104.3 FM, Peace 104.3 FM, and YouTube, so air live, despite media. Yeje comments ni nyina ede afrie se wo Facebook so no eho ene ne yeje comments ni nyina ede afrie Sam aban domestic debt exchange program oye na nkenra ene sese ba na wiye eno aba na wiye no na aka nipaku mienu essentially SSA aban ene wo mu ewie individual and afi pensioners bondholders for no and SSA aban ne wo mu ewie mo ntimi anwie sa nti aban say osad na nse bia ka ho am say omonhwe na yie ento yie sebe ya ono mbetimi etimi de onsa ahye apam no ase as we speak ebetimi aka say yenya nwie domestic debt exchange program no ho asemo a and say yenya nwie but honorable minister for finance aka say ye hia sa program yi ase yetimi sign sebe ya IMF no ebebam na omatimi abetoto ne maman na se ma ne cha ebe ha yi nyina maminti wadwen wo the domestic debt exchange program.
Nana, my mention na say yes, no, because of cocoon 17 to me and chia a TF4 ne ashafo a sharing across the globe now. But me for chia and yet the Emma Wunina, the leadership of the NDC party, if he a national chairman, Ecosi polling station executive so ye chiano. My main sounds in chia a me home region, a western north region, particularly a Sefi also. My main chair, my Western North Region chairman, a year on Munyan for my Keledu. Nana, what feed you so? In fact, all the year a platform. I'm more in him day. Any more a war sikasem home. I drink training in Dina no. Or my ba, Eddie, my drink day, Ababituja. In fact, all the explanations they need to give, the ramifications in relation to ASR policy we near Hunke Kahunina of Yadiaba. Now, Sawosha NDC as a political party, Yenjina ye Ayabakope. In as much as say Ibia or Mampini Dada Mahamaka say, of course, this is a good policy, and I said the MPP for betimi. He said it in a certain context. Say, so Osha baby ya or mine sika semakwa kudua. Certainly abiding any other option than this particular one. And when you be someone who say, Adem punti ena baby nana yaba be dream puno yaba be drew. Was it avoidable? And I said not any avoidable. Say any avoidable dear. Any abeka say be antias ye day, a woman. But if say, baby, a yababy dream, nanka yen a bit me aba say yen luho, and a ye drew her. Then, of course, there is a problem. And because of say, Nipadudo na hunne say, anka ye bit me yen shishaya mammy drew hano. That is why a nipa bibre a call for the dismissal of a finance minister, our president, and so say, chinchina da, on your day, only a president, dino. Nana, only finance minister dino. Nana, and now you see domestic debt exchange program. The most important thing you first do, domestic, which means you say, a yetim mufua or more Ghana hano. Ah, o monedi o musika. Edia fem ana abo aban bosiano. One is siana nana o muha ede o muha kajemu. Because we shouldn't forget to say, whichever money that they give to government, eye dwadie na no mudi but aban no nya ho mfaso pa because omodi o musika bo aban no bosia wa bra na aban ne bi onye den onisika. So in terms of eye and domestic debt, these are the people omodi o musika pudu e dia bo aban ne bosia say enkonfa nyempuntu nyuma esomra mfaso ma ye nyina na nkomo nso kakra wa omubenya no nana omufanya obi wo ha otiga na hase no onye dwuma bia onye kua onye hwe ne sika kakra bia ebia okọ adwuma mu onyaye no eno se medie bia mintimi nya he intimi dia ma ban asa nipa ne yede odidi ho kakra and because of abanyan kasa nhihye ye bone because of abanyan kasa eye ni su ne ban bi enunti na amasika ojiji wotimamufo ho ana omode bo won bosia antumi anya mfasode ama wonti no ene we the sons are to pay for the sins of our fathers ayena ene due to abinankasa mismanagement intino yen yeden yenya ehun sunsanso na yeden yeti osisi ai irrespective of how ye be beautify policy no ene ehun komodia nana ebekoso no the adverse effect or implications are ewo wotimamu ni ne so no nana empepai say if so catch you say evia over a period of 7 or 8 years in anke bia usika bi metua or 10 years match the about 5 years it does not deal with the difficulty or the problem ani pan still oyeden ofomu enunti no say abinankasa if indeed was very very proactive and also say obetimi ahwe say eniema ne sika waje no eso betimi abamfa so de ama the ordinary citizen of Ghana na menyin ni say nkenne sankomo we ne ebe den yebedi nke bia you are talking about impuntu nyuma ebia ati say mekai pass proud to 2020 elections no 2016 elections no na your president Mahama commissioner general because various projects in an day or commission. And in Tinora John Benjamin etuni didn't say commissioner general. He was commissioning projects one sort I say or commission way and your shortcut you know. Aye to me postpone the implementation of that particular project. We make then commissioning the project. But nana ene in koma yedi a debt exchange program. Domestic one. In fact, abrofo international community dey impo dey say ka friendship dan family. But domestically, nana wo fa bi ye kokoku ani. Unua bi wadanfo bi. Me classmate oye law student catch me say, "Look, enka me peska bi aba me ya adwuma, but nisika almost 200,000 cedis aloko work bank. Nisika 200,000 cedis. Inti onam Mosisi ano sabi oye sojani oso onam Mosisi ano hand to mouth saboso me kakra be kanensa sɛ ɔwɔ obligations bi ɛwɔ bank bi a sika sɛn na bɛka nipa no bɔtɔm sika sɛn ɛna bɛka saa nipa kɔ no bɔtɔm ɛnyɛ ne mfom so a sɛ ɔma aban sika na wanya biribi kakra no de abɔ ne bra no sisi a ɛno nso akɔ problem ɛde ama no na yɛwɔ wɔn 50,000 ne wiase mu sika nyinaa no there was a blind man a yɛsi wɔ Kumasi ɔso ɔkɔpɛ bi mpo no de ato aduro yɛsi yɛnya nyɛ den ɛmfa ma no yɛnya mfa ma no but even in the event si yɛbɛtumi anya sɛ sika na ma no 500 million yɛbɛma no 350 million ɛyɛ 15,000 cedis ayɛ den ahye na sɛbi me kotwa me bɛn ma wɔ wanzam ni hɔ na sɛ menya ntwa me pie to de sɛ nka ho and if I am not getting any dividend ɛwɔ investment amaye bosi amabɔ aban na sɛ menya ho mfaso a me sika tene nankasa asabi obi bia manya na me de akɔbɔ me bra bi ana me de akɔhyɛ adwuma bi mu no aban sɛ menya bɔne bia nanso because of onoankasa recklessness the mismanagement intino I have to suffer that. Now you ask yourself, say almost about 500 billion aban bosia ba wenya no e dia nneoma no mode ye. Forget about free SHS because you need the sources of funding for a free SHS, so that is not even part of it. Nana the chunk of sikana akano, where are the various projects obeka se eno ankasa ebetumi atua ne ho ka na ye mfasode de ama oman no to say ye bobosia and the NDC system na 3 and a year it processes over 5 million people and brings in revenue to the government edisika edibre government duty free shop ewo ho eso abanfaso edi ama jankroma ebia no na nene me no kase Atuabo gas processing plant we spent about $1 billion. And then when was the last time Ote say Ghana akwaje gas from Eye Wapku Eye Nigeria for? It hasn't happened. Intini se sikana nka yede be kwaku tia ediama Eye Nigeria for no sikana yeden akaha esubetimi ayeden abanfaso ediama yen na me bra ba ko eyare unim oko the Bank of Ghana hospital almost a specialized hospital into ukwa uchieska a generative revenue edi ayeden edi ama aban no a generative revenue edi ama aban no. So you ask yourself, say projects na MPP ka say omobaye no maide omaye backing on using eye bosia bono omabono of what benefit has it been to the ordinary Ghanaian or even to the state in terms of eye revenue mobilization? Obeka said those projects can self-finance itself. Enkonkoye eka in the books of eye the Republic of Ghana. To say the aye den ye hunu ni sisi. And of course, we are not saying say no government will say ABR memmobosia. No government will say that. But because of abino ni ineptitude intino, and we don't even have the fiscal space in order to borrow. Because you are debt distressed into every country in the world. And pempos obey day obebo bosia and also obemo osika. Because when you saw or the mawa nisika nebede ebeshe. Or mawa nisika nebeshe, you don't have the capacity to pay. And if abani need the capacity to pay, in order for the government to create that fiscal space, in order to borrow or to say there's now confidence in my economy, you know, it was said to me, no. Ware ni morimu. Otise shia brebra. Ana inkonya. Impone kwai enya ni koko washe no. Ne kakrawa edaho no. The person should suffer the consequences. Abino and adversity upon him or her. Nana, very unacceptable. No matter how we beautify or glorify it, no, you cannot, and no Ghanaian or what Semania Badaye should defend this. But instead, no, we should go for the head of the finance minister and even the president, who are steering the affairs of this economy. Ababia yababidu nana yababa bidruho. We deserve not to have been there. We deserve not to have been there. Minim any catastrophe be a see ya beka say Amagana Iden a drew ho. No, Nana, the last time I catch you say, and yet due to COVID, because I was sure even COVID times, Sikano cry in your fan, say a borrowed funds, a only 21 billion. And to be who say 21 billion, no, and I cause the woes or the difficulties or problems of Ghana, and yeah, no, it is not that 21 billion.
Mate,
we have over 400 billion or so. Buying by why day. So if you are even to take out the 21 billion, COVID
Sam Jerome, Ekasa de ma NDC amanyukun ewo Western North region ono ena yete in Kasisiano. Nanaza for Jesus so ewa anama mintiwe.
Mini ameda wasi. Mini kaina min Kesseh ni esie no. Ana se ene domestic debt exchanger o mine ye no. It is not something we are proud of. I don't believe say me ene metieti bia mpenufo bi kra say free min santia omu any free ye obi besi afita kotopanyi mreso omu hu bida.
So don't defend.
Ene na me hu bi. So it's not something government will pride itself and then would take glory of. But at the critical stage we've gotten to, and he asked a very obisa question bia me no me hu ni say it otena ha asema waka me den no. How did we get here? Eka ene abo ena sebi eka ameni your mind ni akwa hunyihim obi be say ya to abese no eti den ye boss aka no, which he asked. And no did I'm 10 look, senior, we share your debt component anymore. Financial sector cleanup. Yeah. It cost you 25 billion. Yen na many woni no enim babia. The source and the root cause of Sadiwe a free buy. Number 2, excess capacity charges. 17 billion. Onim. Take or pay no onim baby a free buy, and then COVID-19 expenditure 8.1 billion. O can you na bomo a 50 billion. O tisa 50 billion mu if and every year debt component in mo ama your debt na reduce by 30%. That is why we are here. And other factors are yenim Russia, Ukraine, and the crisis. Ya no kakra no. It appears as
though debt stock na jina say.
Yeah, okay, debt to GDP. Debt to GDP.
No, I'm not talking of debt to. I'm saying debt stock.
You see, I'm main card debt stock. My main card debt to GDP. Not the panel.
No, because now make answer will say
you are speaking your debt. 50.1 billion. No, your free your debt to GDP more.
How will you do that? How will you do that?
No, but how do you get the debt you are talking about?
No, I'm surprised.
Maybe.
Hey, I don't want me to question. Bra, ya de ka. E ka no a ye de no. Ne dodo ni nyina. Ene ye de ba betoto ne ma ye wo man mu hu.
Thank you.
Ansa na ye benya sa ratio na. Ye ka no. Enya sa. Ana me bi sa say. Say ye ka ye de ye sen.
O se ne onim kra de o maka ye ho advert ni ade na over 500 something billion.
Ye mfa na 500.
Good.
Enti ye ti say o the calculation away kwa say do 50 50 ni free maka.
You see okay
nana nati 122 billion if
cedis.
Tier 122 ni film.
Billion cedis different and o converting so the dollar ratio near there no so affected. And I'm mentioning billion. I'm mentioning billion. No problem. I'm not speaking to you because then I'll billion and yes my argument still remains say Oshe ye kanwa ene amene ye ni bia ne kofare bae no bi no ye nimbe bi free. What you say? Ye nimbe bi free. So when we are talking about some of these things, it is not as though we are happy and proud to be talking about some of these things. Now, baby ya kwakodu ni esika sema kwakodu no. We run to IMF. IMF so oba okroma. There are 3 critical points and other critical issues are Oshe. Number 1, Oshe o debt operations. Debt operations no o foreign debt and our domestic debt. No about be share o micros and I say macros no about be share o fiscals. Now it is critical say your financial foreign debt no ye ntimi nya ho twe enya fei na woni amanonefo a woni makwa sign contract say mama mbosia me de yese mama mbosia me de yese no nya fei na woni makwa tena say yen restructure your death. We can only do that with a domestic death. Enti na Ghana aban enam finance minister so esre say it is important say Ghana nyina no ye nyina yebebem na ya burden share. And people are minim enyem ahomeka say obi asebe wakọ na homegye mu ni sika na yese ye kate ni sika na say ye restructure ni sika ni coupons onya and all those things. It is not pleasant. Enya de bia ye aban ni de. So at this critical moment, government is pleading. That is why we still give rooms, open, postpone the deadline and all that. So that you bet me at na ye a car a bind the a bind what transit no near yet share. Then we restructure the debt. Send a bind a comb behind so that we won't get to a place where afei de ye who hwe ni etwa ye ho bibia enye ye na wo sika kakra na da ho a enka wo ma ye ho kwan kakra dane ne kakra we could make more room and pay you in a later days no na afei ye ho akokoche. So you see enye ade bia eye abinde, and this is one of the major challenges I hate abine, and that is why we keep on saying that. So look, these two would pass. MPP abinding in kwan or be faswa or be dane niama, and we'll get out of this. I mean, challenger. But you see, if you make a claim, say a Bosnian, a boy, what did we do with the Bosniano? Nah, I stand to disagree. To send Yawunim. I remember there was a time, journalists be interviewed President Mahama. No, beside say. Na a friend is saying, Bosnia, ya boni nyina no, a fahen ya de den. Obisan say, oh, parliament, all these loan agreements, no, they are rooted through parliament. About parliament, all the agreement will be approved by both parties. Maybe, yeah, government loan agreement signed since a friend is saying, loan agreement signed since 2017. And never had Pokwasi interchange. The Mampaka and Railway, Accra Ghana Sustainable Situation Livelihood Improvement Program. All of this public sector reform for resort project, Ghana Energy Sector Transformation Initiative Levy. All these things are government loan contract agreement. Yes, sign a husikani ade inada wa ye koshe ye build up we mua. Ube hu se ampa. These things are monies that the government contracted, and these are what government it's not as if the Bebo project to say ye kasi ye bo loan ye koji ye de integrated national security communication enhancement network project phase 2 ye ba akwohwe no neni ho. So baby aye do no, in fact ama our friends
ya my Bosnia na ko du sa ne nyina ye de projects ya gia ye de adwumanya sa
and yes, of course. Most of them. And I'm mentioning here
many problem with the projects, yes, and all that, but the am one say onipa bia wo bobosia wo hwe wa hoɔden a obetimi de atu abosia no ɛna wabɔ ye bobosia na ye kɔ yanim na debt to GDP ekosoro ni eguso bɔ ekosoro ni eguso bɔ sisi ya kwakodu 93.5 ye debt to GDP ratio 93.5 nti ye bɔ na ekɔ ye hunu sɛ ye bedu ba bia ye bedu entimi ntwa ho ka.
You see, me know ya adwene, and it makes a lot of sense. Obi sa question way, and obi grab obi make sa session way. I agree. It's na make sure say this is an economy, this is a government, and near me be a ordinary ensusu anwene ho ababa hitting. Kadna say ohwe component no mu kra yi a obi hu say even at a point it is the depreciation of the cedi ne kra no ne value ne kra no ama e kan kra po bi ababa ka ho, which of course obi ne me be ya adwene eniema me so me tra ha bobo ye no bi so eka ho e ma kana kwakodu ba bia na nka wani na se bokwakodu. So some of these things we can ask, because at this point in the moment you can't net him and answer the challenge as it has. So you can ask all these questions, but you see on a normal sense no me maybe say me time muni no maybe say so me kwan bia e da me feature and answer what me peswa so and answer what me mantam kwan no ye. So project bia me nida and na me hwehwe project no e koso So a friend is infrastructure be and say social intervention policy be and idea be a many two so and say me share say me two about my buying a buying team in your mammy no so I no e koswana all government project e be anywhere astole the be anyone so are hot all these projects are going on and a mesan so say all these loans are okay are contracting no the records and the facts are here you will mra you betimi aboni natural modernization of Okova not teaching hospital it was the loan we contracted it was part of this component we are mentioning it you know
menka say bosia ma bomo fanya
it na make sure say
but the me bisa ne say wo ba bosia na o debt to GDP ratio e kosoro enya 55 ono anu hu say wo ko unsustainability region
me know ya agree
good
but you say
enti ye wura ho no ye hu
me just say even say ye babeji aban ne kran ye beji abendwa ne kran na bro 50 which you know I mean when this is not argument.
But certainly 93.5
of course and there's no argument about that obia no ya agree and I make sure say yes you are legitimately right so to ask some of these questions because of baby ya babedu and that kwen ben so ne ko fa bedu baby ya babedu we look at pockets of reasons e bi na mama say even in the builder the component ne cry no a big cry some of the drawdowns that were made under this government a big cry CD dollar friend say ratio na akosro no which is all legitimate causes of some of these things it's in the media baby amedu yedu no the debt friend say domestic debt exchange no kadna me sure say MPP ni bi ba betena ha aka che say ni je ho I justify so say ya the papa tabi I have not heard any government communicator saying that it is not pleasant enya de bia ye ni je ho but baby ya ba bedru no it is necessitating say at least ye transe asomai normal phrase I use your burden says out your finance minister ne cry or say boami na me so me moa because baby ya do no if or mind Ghana ye hu tintin obia me nsan me nka ho me de me pese me de be hye me pese me yesi na ye nyina ka se ye moa when the country the economy breaks usika ne cry kakra ne cry nke wo ho a enka bosumi bia unya hu coupons eje no you will not even unya size can cry bio but now and I believe that the government has done a lot of consultation and listening at the point the pension fund was part ye free mu ye ninko we no ba they bring their issue government sit down okay sisi ano by 15% sisi ano may say okay me there about 5 years these are all input and all avenues are mine penina minister nan start here say okay there are some spaces we can give sisi ano ye kasa no we are almost at 50% of the debt restructuring we are looking at 80% before March now IMF ABEB finally to come and now sit down and look at the books and the way forward Ghana for say at this point and the bond particularly the bondholders at this point say who won't sign on to the program kindly sign on to the program it is not pleasant but it is how in our own small way we are helping our baby says okay now then na mo ahokyere ne ba e de mo nko de mo push ama bondholders na mo aban kadna unim say at this stage aban adwuma ye ni bia na say me kan yi me ka say aban employee bia wa fa no as in appointees bebre wo nyina no they have cut their salaries by 30% off a friend is saying which is also significant to show that the government in its own space and sense is also showing some concern. And Tikadna, media, this debt exchange program, when you allow anybody, you play emotions with it. Like Minyane will be a kind of 50 billion, 5 billion, you can say all these things. But you see, I bear critical because at this point in stage, we must, as patriotic citizens, we must kindly come on board near more bino na bino ntimi more ye nyina aso emanu so na be ye ho be he han
that's what me what be 2 or 3 simple questions me dey be more answer na mama wano esi jedi kan say okay waka say ye nyina ye mwa e fen say ade so na aba na obi anzo abi say be ya e be yi ene mam yenu na Ghana for the two manim be ya ba bidu ye say aban no onye ne famu de ma ye hu say baby ayaba bedun a haban enti ono so ready a opese free or one Ghanaians have called for downsize of government.
Okay.
mo sɛ betie sɛ ntie ɛnra nea mo yɛ nea mo yɛ ɛnra ekura no kyɛ sɛ mo san de bi kura san ba be wura maka ho yɛ fa no for like asamu about him be share atokudwa anan KT Hammond eba be share alanchemati anan Brian eba be share Dr. Efiye anan Stephen Amoa wa me show bi anan
kum resign
why kojokum na asabi akwasha na anan no
chieftaincy.
okay no go over again
Okay. Western Region Post.
relax
KT Hammond ebe share alanchemati anan Brian ebe share Efiye
okay.
Dr. Efiye anan then Herbert Crapper eko share Amin Anta
yes
okoko share na nine then Amin moves to Minister of State in charge of finance baby ana elubu ahe ewo then Stephen Amoa aba be share trade anyway
okay so
yes teka aba share trade deputy trade na onimu dada na ode deputy trade na oye Herbert Crapper no aba be sen akwa share energy Edi Stephen Amoa a new entrant to Abum. Obi Amoa now becomes a minister of state in charge of local government.
Okay.
One will say,
okay.
Abaya wo se wo chire wo. Obi ti say a Dambotwe, a local government minister. What do you need minister of state in charge of local government for? One no meba.
Okay.
Number two. Obi ti say Ken Ofuriata. Ghana fo nyina complain say papa no omo no ho modene. O Ken Ofuriata nti ene ye oba bia e wo sisi aban nyi no emfiri ho. Nam ho enam ho aban a ne ho akere no aban a wo omobo a ohia moa say no bo ne bra.
Okay. Well, first question, no, downsizing the ministry. So, Bekaya, ye baba mufu front. That was 2017. We had about 120 something ministers.
26.
And then, Kesseh, we have about 86, 84 ministers. I stand
Still more than that of Mahama.
No, it's not true.
It's
Check
true.
the records.
Yes.
Yes.
It is not even about Mahama. Because Mahama didn't get us to this debt exchange program.
Sure.
So, to move from 126 to 84, 86 now, it tells you that the government has downsized. Now, two, over 80% of the ministers here are members of parliament who hitherto ejected as members of parliament. So Kadna, in nominal terms, in figure, and answer in sika yedebo mubrano, unshemu we are far better than what we came to inherit. So I believe that government, yeshene critical through the lens, has shown some commitment. From 126 to 84, it's a huge improvement. Two, 80%, more than 80% of the ministers we are talking about are MPs. Stephen Amoa Steka, or your MP in Shaiso. Obi Amoa, or your MP, your friend say, Ebri. These people are still going to take their salaries as members of parliament, not ministers. But they are just a role like their money say at the state, play the local governance role. So for me, sincerely, OSHA figures now, this one for the sake of propaganda or politics, you can make those figures or argument. But in the real nominal and it is so insignificant to even talk about. Etikana, say me you the first one and one. That's it. But see, Kenofriata me kosa lai etuaba eme kufuado, so to speak. Ghana for I am the president. He holds the singular mandate, and I say to me Ghana for man no. And waponi who be ono no fresh say wo brabe kama by hon. So far, indicators are buying Ediama minister. Look, when we were talking some good figures prior to COVID, your macros near good, your fiscals near good, your debt to GDP better than what we are seeing now. We didn't call for the head of the man. Now, because of some known and other factual reasons, we have gotten to that point. Now, I don't know for the basis Ghana for the donor difference. When you even ask people that, okay, tell me, or money home day, from Bay, potting pan wire, we struggle to even pinpoint some of them. ebi kura ho a argument or adduce. For me, I think that share Kenofriata as a single person, you might be making a lot of mistakes. Let us rather look at the general issue. This is the man who, when we came and a friend say, "Yeah, fiscals near bad." Yeah, look, even at the point we came to meet inflation at 17%. We brought inflation to single digit. Now inflation has moved up again because of these known reasons we are mentioning. Time or the inflation in bad form. We were okay. Yes, of course, naturally, nipa there, you be okay. There were areas and sectors that were growing negative. Now it was growing positive. Even your growth rate in totality, a year 2.8. We were growing as at almost 7%. We were okay and happy until the unforeseeable happened, until the COVID striking, until Russia, Ukraine. No. I mean, me Russia, Ukraine, as an Austria. And for me, I don't understand. Maybe but you see, when you look at Russia, Ukraine, in the mere sense of Russia, Ukraine, now you a big mistake. Look, there are some economic giant and powerful nations in terms of economic sense. And the US a high K $1, and it is the reason why for the first time dollar was even performing better than euro and other currencies in the world. So let us not single-handedly look at the thing in a very small way when it is fixed in an international economy. Intimacy, Kadna, I think that we are justifiable as Ghanaians to ask all the questions you are asking. But you see, this is a government and maybe a chemua na ni aban no ema ebon homodin e choke some successes e ye nyama bebre ma ya ye ho to yen ni ye hu se aban papa ba ahokyira ba aban papa no a oba ye oye nyama bebre ma ho to no aba wona so biom e san srew se bebi a medu di ahokyira ba me srew boa me se ne be ya ye be free sa ahokyira yi mu ni yin na ye ho atoye. And I think that as difficult as it may be, Ghanaians should come on board and help the government.
Okay, maybe this is our last question. So we a bond holder.
Okay.
And now buying sell send ho akere no.
Okay.
And you subscribe to the program awode aba. Na ye nyina ye nya ahokyere.
Okay.
Now wo bond holder no ka kire aban say aban mate. But o ministers doso teso. Aban dey justify say there be way or MP. Enti no akatua kakra bi na be ka ho o meye adwuma bi mame. Akotiaba be count because who say ministers take more than MPs.
No, they are taking salary.
No, they are, but you know ministers are not taking the same as
MPs.
No,
Please.
The option is there. So we a minister now say MP. The only thing is that one for two. You either say me person me Jimmy MP nko na me Jimmy minister no nko ye ma unyi two and the nyina enim. Let's not dispute belittle that. Now buy no wo catch that buy that buy. O ministers doors on teso. No, or find reason I justify. So or catch us I buy no show when him catch us say, "Wo sign onto the debt exchange program." No fan ko dia am loan obeti ase.
Kadna, you see, nyame pese me chen say me yes I buy no a. Me ya buy na sana buy be bond holder no. Like I am doing. Me the figures no, and I believe that is part of the consultative programs and as a process. Me the figures no be chere bond holder no. It's a bond holder. I mean, enye to numbers now so Kesseh to numbers now so and I said numbers no so so but these are the impact of the numbers. Nipa no nie ni sikenie emfasodia yenya won ho asaban. Don't forget that the job or the role assigned to these people are also contributing to the economic growth. Ni nyina ka ho na ye do bebia edu local government, energy, ministry, trade, all of this thing comes together to play a role as government. And you know, say me cheche Ghana for museya, and I believe Ghanaians and everybody should understand. Say, look, any politics, baby, aye dunie. These are the figures, rightly so. Someone subscribing to bond na me ye tintinti, na on mine crash ya, me bond no cry me fuck away.
I see. I was about the platform and I was so egusu autie. Man said that Brabe transi na also the amount for the about the kinkan bi na yentie. So for me name nuanom ye no Sam Jerome Western North ono no kasa edema NDC and afi Sam Nyabotre na Nasafo AJ a ono so Deputy Director of External Affairs NPP omie no ana me no omo etia Mansada Transnetwe Sam you know me hu de o na no ye no besire opesoka Mansada
champion ana
Mansada
no na nkomo no so koso o Facebook no so pa gomo twetwe ne koso ha na amanfo nso e kire o madwen o Facebook no so na ye sha se de wo su se kire wona me de wo e sha se o de message ifiri kunsu domi abra o say in fact ene mo aye din ye wo Ghana mu pa na MPP aban no nkeka no ho na dollar na yenim se say no CD na kwa akoto no entire na CD na ho de bam no asansan na chibiem enti aban no ho nkeka no ho o say enchia enkomo nyamfo resource mensa dapa incoming PC for North South West District Wellington day yenso ho live e New York o say na ya Kesseh obo adwuma pa nyankopon enhyira bebre na in fact Ghana for munya careful pa na mansa nkwankoto aba MNDC biem na uti NDC for kamia ko esa bibia no war drum eno mubom sa no mu akasa omo sesa na chese omo mpasumdwie enti Ghana for mumu maninda fom 2024 abatu a mobekọ animu no emu wose enchankomu no nyamfo Kennedy Japan ono na the best candidate among all candidates obetimi the MPP break 8 no wose enchankomu na busuafo wo atwema foase kwada so na fi dansoman first stop Viglo Paul onso die no ababedru osi good evening na ya Kesseh upese na ya obisa na asafoji edemawo efa bridge na free achiase ko anum so no okay oga wuli onso die no ababedru nkawe enade we free by oga wuli si domestic debt exchange operations no nyina ne ka ban hye ya opese wode boa no ma ga ne sikasem no esan eyi ebiem na se bibia koto te beboa amasika ye hwe ni mumpodi afira IMF no yensa kantie nyina no yemfa chitapa ntachire na yensa ntumi kan kobasa wo man no ye nyina no ye ho ebetoye o se enchankomu no manyamfo sampani nkame MPP so am constituency nsia Abraham onso message no ababedru nsia say MPP for omoye very smart pa e bakro no bomu a omoye very smart na Ghana for mumu maninda hopa na MPP for so no munhwe omuye o se enchankomu no manyamfo Sam Jerome incoming MP Sefi also constituency o se Sefi for omuso mu do pa then Lohina Pia enso edie enie wo se na ya good evening wo ye adwuma pa koso na bo adwuma Alex Denyon won so die no enie wo se good evening na ya Kesseh wo here live edi free voter region Ketu North na wo se MPP die o maguom ho anim asepopa na Ghana for MPP for entro mu die twam no nyina no mu die ma mu remfi mo mfa mo kose nyina hye mutirim 2024 yakwa abatu mu a na ne wo mu no mu de akwa kire omu Alex Edway Africa North voter region de by Komesa Plateau onso die no ababedru wo se obona na ado abaso pa reshuffle na waye no ebeboa MPP amonyuko no pa ma breaking the 8 no atumi abam o se enchankomu no manyamfo Valentino ni noi incoming MP for Kolekulote constituency Mame Aba onso die na ababedru o se good job na ya Kesseh my good friend o ye adwuma pa wo se wo cha Mame Aba se o cha Humble Lion onso die no ababedru o se empempi no always na NDC for no kasa teams aggressively pa and omodi kasa I hope say Ghanaians your problem no enye NDC na Humble Lion and ono so ebisa sana na ya ISIS ono so ne die eni o so na ya Kesseh good evening opa chopa kachire MPP for say omo feli poto na enchia enkoma incoming MP for Sahuyo so Sam Jerome was say enchia enkoma pa mati we free Sahui room and a day eba na Oliver Ando onso die no ababedru also chakadna enwumre na opese emfa kadna so na ento road minister say apam junction ekwo deep na kwan still awo na omommbeye okay obete esufi nana onso die no enie o say nana akofado na ban omafeli Ghana pa ɛna ade twa kai enso aka ho piaga ɔse nyankopɔn emmoa na achu yenhu na kyira kwan Solomon Tete wonso de na ba beduru ɔse incoming MP Owura Sam Jerome ɔno so no o cha ne pa na more fire boss ɛna wɔde asɔso wɔ hɔnom ama Florence Akisimi sɛ hwebɛkwai ɔno nso ne die eni ɔse krom ha no monko a ɛna politician de diska otimi fa no hudi na wɔne nam krom ha ba bi opibia na nso o timamuni kokowia banche kora ne yesu mu a ɛne obɛti obabi nka ɛna wɔde asɛm enso ahyɛ so na piaga wɔde medican abobɔ so na balebo kwasi onso die no enie oso hɔ yɛ live di free bekwa impotem hodom na wo chana na yaw anwumre pa na ejo so Beatrice Ade onso obɔ wonsam hwehwɛ no positive sɛ ne yɛkɔ no woni gye ho young sack wo se takwa market circle ɛhɔ na hɔ yɛ di free wo se efro polahin okay but edin no young sack ɛna mensaka ɛwɔ ha sei message no ɛdɔso na fantastic obefo so de na ba beduru sahwi asanwen so ɛna do we efiri ɛbaayɛ osi nyankopɔn boa na Christian achu yehu na kyira kwan na nyina no sai sere MPP aban ana na kofado ɛda wona no sɛnea economy no asi atete apansam no o mpɛse wɔ kyina bi no obɛsɔre ne yɛbɛte sɛ earthquake esi wɔ take no ɛna ma economy no ɛyɛ da bi economy na asɛ dada ntɛmɛ MPP for ɛva nkɔhyɛ nea akwakwasi wɔ take no na Nsia Abraham onso de ɛna madrusu yi Nsia de mabobɔ so MPP for yɛ smart ya background no bomu a ɛno medikan abobɔ so fantastic onso de mabɔ so wusu kyerɛ onso de no medikan abɔ so dada ntua Joseph onso de ni wo se under NDC no fertilizers na yes mogo dodo na ide kokodu va kokoton ene wo ankasa no wo se wodi ho adanso ye yo na Benjamin ageni mboaten onso de eno ababedru na Ken Rashid onso de ena madrusi aka Tema BMW o se yebo adwuma yedase a o se wode general report ba yefa COVID-19 ensem no ho no infractions nko a na o ka akosi se na o ma example se obi wo ukurum na nipa no otonkoko na se mpenifo kokoto kokoko ni bu no ho a sa nipa no obeye den wanya receipt e de amomo enu ntini se mpenifo ka se esika no ma cheche na se receipt amma se wo se Ghana for eti ase Ken Rashid onso de enu no na Don Biggie onso de ena madrusi KK for 2024 all the way osi nyina no MPP o NDC yem forget omo na nya de ombetimi aboa Ghana Takwa Hospital Road and aduwe efri by Olivando onso de na makenkan dada Alex onso de no maboso na Joseph Daniels onso so here live e Facebook e America o say Ghana okay yeah Joseph yo Solomon Tete onso de no Oga Willie odi na maboso Dominic Champon onso die no eni Dominic say se NDC for ne kasa na ya mo free range mo kasa na do me before so na ya okay Dominic okay na Dr. Kalipo onso die ni Dr. Kalipo say kamia kwa ese kwanya MPP for mo fa so a omubu oman no omumo bi ehunu say amamu no mu hu so enkoyi nso so enunti ena ma former president wonya vim so opeso obabiem no na MPP for ko so timi bu oman ni ya a na nke ne former president won timi kura mbabiem amamu ni nye enunti ena former president peso was ababiem na Misco Spelele Kasoa aka Hawa Kumsin toaso osi ye nyina no Rachel Folaba no yensum in good faith na ebeboa pa o se nchia enkoma wonumanyamfo Mavis Hawa Kumsin wonne wonumanyamfo Justin Amerigodasan o se nchia enko emfa emomo Akismi wife odie no Ama Florence odie no okay Ama Florence Akismi se hwebekwai o se Akismi wife o se Ghana nko a maboso na politician ni riska yetimeja no emanofa no hudi Bernard Amponsa o se na ya good evening na in fact MPP o ma disappointed Ghanaians pa say no cardless o madwuma no egu o muntimi import car biem duty ne boarding na so nyina mo 2024 is just around the corner o se ne din Eddie Freeman achim kokrontumi and what the message free eba ye Kwame Amoako say are you sure you're in Volta region? Kwame Amoako okay ubisa ubi asem wo ho no Emmanuel Ajay wonso de no enie also hweye di free Facebook Emmanuel okay ya to nkan koma Foster wo fon ase yiribi achimansa na de wonso de no efiri eba ye wo say agree kana se kwayo ye key factors o maga na yeso mu ye betima bom ye sikasem afa no ntoma pa e de efira pa entaban no hwehu ni say oben invest massively in agriculture kobasa de o man ye sikasem ebiye ye master planner junior kintampo onso de no aba beduru wo si no amount of propaganda na NDC for beya ebetimi atanish MPP for image Dr. Mamadou Bawumia obe the next president in Ghana come 2025 wo si enchianko mo no manyamfo okay master planner onso de no papa call onso de na babedu AKU okoto rasta bodwiase enado message free buy o se cardinal Koko rehabilitation oye Koko rehabilitation officer ewa agona nyakurum na o pese wo ka kire NDC communicator no say onja don health commenter wo ka about Koko rehabilitation ho in fact Koko I increase within the last 5 years pa anything sama wo ka no untwa so cardinal place invite some of us na eba police we ho a yenso yembekire ya adwen emfa ho yo banda hinkuro kin Rashid no su kuro ni di no banda hinkuro okay Matia na ankoma Foster okay wo di ma bobo so na Kofi Yeboa wo su kudos to Nana Asafo Ajay na Ghana is working again wo si enchia nkomu no manyamfo Barbara Watinjesi incoming MP Pristia Huni Valley constituency okay Nana Kofi nso de no na mabobo so no na papa ko wodi ma kenkan dada wodi abapa na bawa onso de no aba bedru bawa de okay o hene ba opoku o se nyankopon ensha platform guys no omo ye adwuma pa na enchia nkomo no manyamfo kwadwo ba agema o hene ba kwadwo poku ashalibotwe ho na wodi we efiri ba Steven 24 onso die no eni o say am for Ken and Ken for the people onumanya for Ken Japan for president 2024 na die no nso eba ya odi eba betu mu bawa odi no na mede ebetwa to o say the leader is one who knows the way goes the way and shows the way Dr. Mamadou Bawumia over the years and we are proving no hopa say wono ene betime di wosono amanyoko no anim wo se enchia enkoma Dr. Matthew Poku Prompenapo one nana ama boache bawa na de ebabetu mu Asokwa constituency polling station youth organizer wonso de eno no wo fori wo se enchia enkoma Kofi Fosun kansa okay nana ya ISIS wonso de no medikan abuboso dada nana mpacho nana ya ISIS de no na mede ebetwato
yo man Sadat medase awusa for platform wasuguso outie peace 104.3 radio stations are on Madaroma moti enka Ghana ha nyina yedamu nyina sesa Madaroma mama Ghana for ete yenka Sam Jerome ewa ha sei ena nanasa for Jesus so ewa ha round 2 ya yekoi mampene akufo adrenura wa etu ahyem ministries no bi omo kwaje o ahome no apempenifo ahye o manam ene ade ebi se richafo ebi se da bi fabishem ebi su klase etutim yekwafo nde se etutim ene ja waye ne sa NDC minority caucus ene omo friends and jofo nhye mo masam ene se ese sa na mo no a owura Victor Kusibo aten atu se ode okujeto black akoko to a o ka se me ma nanka okujeto black ho asem biom no sa asem ni sei o se o me ahye bedwani a oye na adwuma no obi pese o ka na no atum na no sei omo empene so ngu asesem se court no so ebeti ase sa MPP so ene friends and jofo nhye mu se youth organizer so me about to pese so santimemo ono so se nipa kra na ese okum no se na ebe ya ndi se baji tumi za se tumi enye ne bible mu ni ade no eno so ewa ha sansem nyina no maka bom me pese metie ba bia me panel no obi apese odne de efa in the next 10 minutes Jerome itio
nana in the next 10 minutes no me de semana kakra be yi nsɛm bi a ɛyɛ asafogye kan yɛ na frankly speaking na my very shocked ɛwɔ nsɛm a na asafogye ɛyɛ den ɛkeka in fact my very sure asafogye the first thing na mpɛsɛ meka kyerɛ sɛ owura obi am appointment no in fact obi ani so I was even thinking so ɔbɛka kyerɛ na sɛ aban ne pakyɛw in fact so minim in fact so was because look at the likes of obi am look at somebody like Damboche ɔmuti pen enye pay. And in Ghana, how you cannot compare Damboche to Obi with no disrespect. But say, o Kesseh on konko yeju, and then lapses na wo nte okwa akoshe. Enya ban na wo botimu mu for kakeke. Because wakwe, say first no any bodyguard. You saw bodyguard. First no any cooker, say so obenya cook. First na ono na 20 fuwa, say aban be 2 fuwa mano. Obenya gardener. Obenya just nana enyoma bebree a ede e kan fasodie bia ma ebio no asafogye you are talking about a depreciation of a yen city as against a car ya bombo say etumi ma ne cost. It is never like that. Ukobobosia na obon at a certain rate now we sign it with deal, and the moment I'll be sign it onto that particular loan agreement say $1 ne be cost. Say bejina baby ejina. It doesn't vary like that. Please don't say that. Don't say that. Any anka baby $1 na do this. Only mo can anka baby akwa koju. Inti ni say me no agreement ma bobosia. Me bobosia and it was a CD $2 ye 5 cedis per $1. Na bobosia na wie. Be say 5 months later. Eye ebia say ya. It does not reflect to say nipa neba ho no beka cho say eyi say you. No. But instead no. The only disadvantage to you na ebeba wo ho ne yese due to your incompetence ama wankasa wo currency na dey asay no, that is where you are going to pay a balloon sum. But in terms of nipa nankasa sika na ewo ho say what
as a virgin patch round 2 them times so antime mo obi am.
Oh please wait. So what I'm telling you is that
the obam memprema ne memu to okasa memem
memem
o de jayeti phone beti ase
nana ebio na asafogye ka kire me say abana bobosia ye ho kire yen eno no de mfa ho yakwan yeye akwan be ne yeye brase hwibe hwe benchema akwan amuka ase mu ye contractors na ye den omeja hoko contractors na jahoku amadifo yi omeja hoku intini se wunnimu a ko grounds wona kokoye den kona kobisa kotakra di PTC eye roundabout omuso omoye na omeja ho omunye yo infasudie bi aniwa e baso aye den amatimamufo no. So don't sit here on this platform and say all project amoye bia no has not been stored aye den ekosoro. Okachem say proud to 2021 and 2020 COVID ban. Now all the economic indicators near the are positive. Nana jama budget na ngasa no di bi ba ya nka oken kan budget no. Then you read that as against a year 2016 budget in this year then e di free ho. What ba one kasa order to GDP and moving from a 56%. E cost no catch said the economic indicators were good. O manufacturing sector na eyade a decline no o catch him say your economy your indicator no was good. Only make us say your depreciation of your currency no na ekos o catch them say your economic indicator no e positive minim budget kura na wankasa o kinkan e di free mu. So minim budget kura na wankasa o ye dey o ka free mu. Nana o second topics here we dey go up no see me social racial for ya wankasa wakan ya eni amban na na so mampanyin no wanya sabio nka Ghana for ebeka se mfaso so. Of course obi ani ho a oyi sepe the powers of mampanyin o to me so making an appointment constitution no ampege eye appointment of ministers with competency yetiase now so yesi edu amanfo so aneka ya no enu tin ba bia yaduri as on mine ayankasa ye twefa ye bo a ye bre any appointment we have been make bia no issue inure to the benefit of the ordinary Ghanaian. E was say appointment need to me dem fasodie mapa the break Ghana anything mamfo say indeed Eden Faswaye day Edia Brayin. Now so Sawusha sa particular appointment we are abey. Typical of Ora Obi Amwa. Minim in Faswadia Timum for day. Ebenya wum say Minister of State at the presidency in charge of local government. Obey then. Don't also forget to say you were one a presidential staffer. A Miracles Abwaji. Or no so ye in charge or yes similar. A Juma bisa. So what is the sense and logic in this? Nana ye Papaya no Minister of State in charge of finance. What is his name, po? Edubuahin. Ye ne di okoye. Eden natosini. O man penyin ontumi ntua nkrofo ka o presidency. Ye ntua nkrofo ka o presidency. Ana eden pote pa ni juma okwakodi. Eden pote pa ni juma okwakodi. If say enye job for the boys ah. Na obi ama metese o mo say wa board deputy sir for Nwura Akufo abesi ne ntina say onko nanim on the school anka baby otima no tim. It is that they elevate no. Because if not that pa nana sebe kafra minim mfaso aye den e woso. Nana, I read the press statement and a press conference MPP 4 year no. Na I mean no disrespect. At a point na me bisa say intino sa statement we nana say Richard no cultural sa statement we. Esan so back in kan ye. Esan back in kan de kire yen. Say we should have a look at it. Hey, na Richard and so what time power. Nana because I was shocked. At a point making kind of not me sure say Richard natural ye. Because nana in someone a woman no emu ha.
Okay.
Nana emu ha power to the extent say na on to me expect so better. Nana na wonim. Eye youth organizer na sema odidi nkan na okan. Na se me ba sha se no monsa na me pobi atunifo obi owo biaba. Nana obi owo preti biaba. E na me ko friend se me ba sha se no monsa ntitunifo. Na no me kan say ye no ne say nambe. If ye pe obi ema na ka asem say ebi obi aka asem a enye. And this issue statement to condemn it.
No. Oh. Why did you condemn that statement?
Nana,
where did you?
Lawyer Sami Jemfi.
He never condemned.
Oh, Nana, read the statement.
Tell me the portion
Nana,
read Sami Jemfi statement on Tobo, Mr. Makai. Sami Jemfi statement on this seem to justify because of okay. What that was? Makai statement naturally.
Read the statement in full.
No, it is not about full.
No. Aspect of the statement.
But because
Nana, what I'm saying.
Nana, Richard, Richard, what say or start here? What kind of full statement? What kind of full statement? Of course, you can always use sentence, paragraph, and clause.
So I can tell you. So I can tell you, say some statements now or issue, you know, there are way portions are or yeah they you condemn me. But Nana, Adiana making say, of course, you and I know say ye nigga nebia. So what the guy said, young fan say needless bravado and I say youthful exuberance. Young fan say sebe kafra with no disrespect. Now you posa youth organizer Enoch can say Nana we can pardon him. And yes, you justify we can pardon him. But you know at a point I'm paying for one can say yini. Nana untikuma. Time when man paying Kufuor can die be dying. He was 68 years. He was not a youth organizer. 68 years.
So you are justifying it?
I'm not justifying. Wait, Nana, wait.
Mama can idea from Sami Jemfi.
Nana Pacho,
a conversation.
Oh, of course, certainly.
Okay. All right.
Certainly.
Oh, the Mama member, I call 2 minutes.
Nana, Niame can say, me condemn their gun here then a kanye. But why not Oba Abeka say Yanchi guy and Yen BB? And I make us a guy who is under 40. But President Kufuor made those comments a bomb minor at the age of 68 years. Nobody, and I said there was no statement MPP issue ya even a sentence.
Akufo-Addo ye na ye.
What I'm saying, Nana, wait.
It's not Akufo-Addo. Me bisa question. Nana Akufo-Addo ye na ye.
Nana Akufo-Addo ye me nana o.
Na ye.
Me ba o. Oye me nana o.
Enti na ye.
Sabe adwo man panyin nim no. Me nim bi o.
Enti na ye.
So at the age of 68 years o. Or say ewo bia yewo.
Na ye.
Me ba. Nana MPP for glorify no kwa the san so de ne ba.
Forget about MPP.
Esan de ne ba ye o mu leader.
Samjero me no na kasa.
Nana
ye.
Na MPP for ina nana minim nyansa.
Me no Samjero.
Nana asema am kan say minim nyansa che MPP for ina.
All right.
I'm not
Samjero wo mra so enti ma membrem. Da be o time so me make it.
Nana misi.
Sam nyabotre.
Nana misi.
O time si o time so.
Oh
Samjero jai. Me bisa question
bisa na mi.
Me no na tia na me bisa question. I thought that over to Obuasi nyabotre. Over to Obuasi am bisa question. Then mema o time. O sit down ma me and I'm second 2 minutes. 2 minutes national.
Nana bisa.
Now this is lawyer Samijem.
Nana bisa.
We note that the young man misspoke as the message he sought to convey did not come out as intended. Thierry, the message he sought to communicate did not come out as intended. It is an indisputable fact that state-sponsored violence and thuggery has been the modus operandi of the Akufo-Addo Bawumia MPP government.
Wrong or correct?
On the mekan baby away and the one bisa wrong or correct.
That's what maybe say.
So when another person bisa will say, this is the only part as Samijem Fish sought to speak about the guy's conduct and the things are account of video. Or say the young man misspoke. As the message he sought to convey did not come out as intended. Dia kanina a hypocritical. Again, it is height of hypocrisy. Paragraph by paragraph. Show me where Samijem Fish condemned the statement. That's a specific question to you.
So the guy misspoke.
That's the condemnation.
The guy misspoke. Do you understand? He misspoke.
That's the condemnation.
How do you understand by that? Nana Mesho. Say now is semantics. So we are semantics. So the guy misspoke. It's a guy no.
Sam Jerome.
So guy.
Nana.
It's a guy no.
Sam, I'm taking my time.
What misspeaking?
Sam, I'm taking my time.
What misspeaking? What it means in
Sam, I have taken my time from you. Sam,
we do not expect that he will talk like that.
Good evening, Nana. It is unfortunate we find ourselves here as a country. The finance minister's appeal at his last press conference, Sam said up well. Let's help each other. Ghana's debt level is also influenced by it's influenced heavily by the depreciation of the cedi. Truth be told, and technically speaking, the Akufo-Addo government has not borrowed recklessly. Every loan was borrowed for a purpose, and both NDC and NPP supported these borrowing because they are necessary. Sam, please, I'm on air. We need to work together to get ourselves out of where we are now. Yes, we have a challenge, but these ones can be managed. Unlike COVID deaths, the crisis can be reversed if we work together. Let's leverage the IMF support to support our recovery and rebuild Mother Ghana. Greetings. Honorable Daniel Ochem Abuaje, former MP, Bantama constituency. Now, before that, my old man back, the cardinal government is right in asking each Ghanaian to get involved in the domestic debt exchange program. But the cardinal, why can't government show the way by abolishing payment of ex gratia? Dr. Amoako Aben Woha Ononedia Onososo Ede Abba Enono.
That was a part. I mean, at this stage and point, no, I feel that Miniano, I mean, he wants to express that say who say we also for the the parliament. In any case, maybe it's a simple question. Fane say minima de na me pese me bisa de na me tiase. Ma ba bo hobosia $10. Emra me bo hobosia $10 no ho no. Na me dollar rate 8 cedis. Me do ka sen. O calculate ya me do ka 80 Ghana cedis. Me betua o ka me ba betua o 80 Ghana cedis. Dollar no a movie ko 13 cedis. Still I'm about hoka $10 so interest that so and all that. Me betua o ka biuma. Me betua o ka biuma, please. Why are you doing this? Me betua o ka. Me ba betua o ka 130 Ghana cedis. 80 ni 130 Ghana cedis no. Eh pay.
Why the man call 130 now?
Thank you. You see me that was Cardinal. O question will be no. You are not admitting say dollar no rate no affect me kanu. ni ono person kyerɛ ne sɛ me betena na meka sɛ dollar rate no affect kano na sɛ minima de mabon.
Did you understand what I said?
What you say? Na me bisa o say. Me bisa o say. O abobosia. Dollar rate na sisa affect o bosia no na na kwa kotua sika na anka kotua 80 cedis and no kotua 130. O say the dollar rate no affect o kane. Why na it is asemu ya?
In the books of a creditor no saying. In the books of a creditor no saying.
O sanka sembi na me sere. And I feel that, like I said, you want to just exhibit like Ninya no now what Swami youth organizer and no be no person. Me say the indicators, the economic indicators were better proud to COVID. Ultimately, inflation rate 2016 na 17.5%. 2019 echo 7.2. 2020 about 9.9. And then baby one we all admit say enye papa. But when you look at the figures, you know say the indicators were good proud to the incident or the challenge. Uye free mo enye ye economic indicator. If you don't know, listen. Growth rate 2016 na 2.8. 2017 about 5.9. 2020 about 6.8. And also you're far better than we came to meet what you left.
2020.
Oh, Charlie Jani,
2020. 0.6.
Interest rate. 2016. Now you're 21.2. 2019. You're proud to COVID now about 13.8. Lending rate 2016 now 28%. 2019 23%. So when I make a statement, say proud to COVID, the indicators were good. Kadna me boni amaye and I said we know opeso chese say. So please now appointment abanya ye me MPP ni me bo omampani abaso ne dikai and mama san council insisto ensan to just say we do not mix reshuffle because there is political pressure, but we do reshuffle because there is necessity. Yes, it's mu because and we here say yes, it's mu. And indeed, what Akufo-Addo did this week, a necessity. We have a minister for trade, our pakope career progression. So lead MPP amanyo kunu and intino we decided say okwakope ope time on person be obstruct government into ope time no akwa ye akwa follow the ambition fair we free that space yentimi nyanto ho na ho be free mbeye we sir because there are a whole lot of agencies under the ministry that must be managed budget policy bebre what see in this critical times your your government and I say o my agric minister same chieftaincy minister same. So when government makes some replacement,
Obiyama,
and I make sure when government make, you see, when you are making the appointments, individual, but holistic. I'm doing the holistic. When you want me to come and do the individuals, I'll do the individuals when I have time. Me for so baso. In any case, for me feel say indeed the individuals are abaye eyi or mabano. These are champion individuals and personalities. Look at Brian Champong, an industrious man, a business-minded person, and we did say about Greek sector. He is coming to, do a great business. About the man a great, you know, about the yuma, you bet me, and free master mind. And I believe that it is super. I mean, Nanta replacing Eduboahene at the Finance Ministry of State. Super young man, super gentleman, and also finance. I say, why our experience across and time vast with time and experience, you know, obetimi I said, Jumana oil. Now, the controversy around this table, and I said the disagreement around this table I'm hearing, and Minya, use all sort of words, Obiama. Charlie, I don't know whether the NDC for any per se. Yeah, they want more framework, or more understanding, or more ideology of governance, and the rule of mind Ghana.
I got 2 minutes.
I just don't get it. Omampeni Akufo-Addo, he has a government to run. Oshana bainimu critically baby awe dunu. Ohia oswafo at the state to help him with the local governance of this country. Osi Damboche wo honti ohiya. What logic does it make? Because Damboche wo honti ohiya. Na namdo do esenkwai.
Kobi senkwai.
And namdo do esenkwai.
Money senkwai.
That is your problem. Kako cry the nkwai money.
Esenkwai.
So you see, when you make some of this argument, and because you want to exhibit some exuberance, being I don't get it. For me, Empire Boy me born say these gentlemen and noble personalities of your party, no, go through vetting successfully. Na me say, Dom Kuma ne Dom Kesseh no so say quickly. Omun putu omun niyama together. No omun frame penifo imra. No omun veti wom na process din go smooth and successful. Na penifo intimi ma meye adwuma. Because these ministries are omukoko take you over. No? For me, they are one of the key critical ministries. Agric. Ghana ha ye fapim ye base Kesseh agric. Trade very critical at this crucial moment in the international space. You hear? Finance critical. You hear say obi beka finance minister ho na oneno dwene no oneno ye niama boom na inya good result. Enti ehun hia papa I was a quickly chieftaincy ministry for all you know ada for some time now. I say because papa no na pomudin ti no the ministry have been there for some time. Quickly I was say asabi ewura ho fast na eniema ne backlog wo ho no oklani na ne movie space na yetimi ko yanim. So I will commend the president for such a timely and welcome friends and reshuffle. Now quickly, papa there are a lot of projects in Agric, planting for food and job, planting for export. All this one, I was say minister or obiko no koshechri, not 2 years, no so the own innovation and plan and policies ever. You were talking about cocoa. It's Agric. You hear me Monaco show. Right,
now for Jay.
So quickly,
I
approve him through the vetting successfully.
Jerome,
Nana.
may obey 4 minutes be maminche 2. Strictly 2 minutes.
Nana, me that's it. 2 minutes no. I can nana say. Nana yesra ban no. Impanyfo say achemu ye, echa bebu nyina de, esanse ni da so wom. Nana mi busa bewe because eno na ene timamfo a omusika kam no omuhia. They need some level of hope because ene o minor omutimu no. Nana on a daily basis bi mo show mo akon for but yente. Enanzo mu need to say bi a wontini yente enye news na yaka. Nanso no bekwa ko bisa ayenhwehwemu no because of some of these issues. Anipa ni sika kam nana obesida ni aban atwe. Ontimi ni aban twe. Obesida yin ontimi. Enu nti enne fede ni owo de fanyina mowo. Ene se brebri ama ni ama. Nipa ni ho. These are the difficulties. Enetimamufo ye den enemu. But then people drive with pride. Normal better radios and TV stations. And then they mount spirited defense to ayesanyuma we ye den ekoso. Nana because of sanyuma ekoso enelba me regional ye brankasa. The region ye brankasa. Because in terms of acquiring NDC buyer started even at the time a 1 year region pono nana we were able to complete a number of road projects. Nana body who quota daw NDC Emma body quota baho. Ufi body kwa ferry NDC to me ye quota den ewo ho. Na kontomra krum na kontomra unim ho ne hu quota da. NDC na 1 year region we were able to say ye tar eho. From a contomra to a sansi to a day rock room out to a hibenso. To me, yes, a quine way a money a day, if you ho. Ufi jaboso echo amoya. And this is to me momunya kota. That dear so krumho, that dear so, Nana, you know that. So what I'm saying is, and the project need be a young completino because of a buying a year ne bra 1 money year in terms of yin sikani and bossy our gintino. And the sub project way na a day. Akaho and the Yakoji Coco syndicated loaner and Mamma Kukian who Nescana can system because ye then ye the car na Coco Kianino ye Carini Coco ye Nesi Campon fine ye day and Famano Inti ye kasi ye bie cocoa season na so be cocoa kuani ne ho no. Ohwe na ta so a ebo ne sere ho. Inti na ye sere aban no wo bibia.
Samaye.
Onye mayen.
Senior medase na masanso ejina wa fidie Kesseh so. Asre Ghana for nyina, particularly the bondholders. Various categories are yes, say sign to the domestic debt exchange program. So, send a bear. And this was dear who said by March will be able to manage or raise 80% of your debt. No, you bet me, not on mining. No, you want sign high and be so that one casa na kita bond. No, or one casa so home then we'll go back to the normal days where they wake up, pick their coupons, and they are free and able to go back to their normal business. Yes, the government is not so proud to get to this stage to ask pensioners and I said bondholders to do this. But do baby I But you see, in all these things now, Mr. say Ghanaians should not be swayed by the fact that NDC for Kesseh, because we were in this town. Obitimi ya juma 3 good years na abai etua de ka 3 months
asma kende
yo kuma me
Sam I don't know because untimi me anu ntie ne man nkasa nyi
me ye product of teacher training me ko teacher training na me the allowance na eko school me won penifo bebra na omo gi allowance ni bi kura na omo de kofie kohwe abusua aban bi abreso oba be twa allowance nim tinton tan Ghana fo sun enisu mama wan fi yempo aban we buy wa restore allowance no. Of course at the point a be check but the check cra eba ye wo krom ha BEC me kai se me nuanum bebra me no mo hyase some of them because of BEC wo mentimi anto aso anko secondary school ene aban tua BEC registration fees etua secondary school free SHS we are enjoying all these things entimesre MPP nyenye kra no eno ne NDC papa o manya wadaroma
Nana Asafoje yadase papa ena afei Sam Jerome abusafo emienu ena enanwumre bi na omotwetwe nkomo Patricia Sefafisha Elizabeth Jean Prince Bafo Asamoah Samuel Apia ena Man Sadat omna hyehyeye ena mdi ho chiame me de radio asum wie gya munyina medam asio samunya adaje etie yen the platform ha ede yedemu esie nyame ya adom a edwoada se wiase wura ema idea yebesi anhia e wo the platform dwumadie so Frame nana ya Kesseh ubetimi aframe the cardinal the radio sum gija makrao
ahinze na ngwasum wiaze manzamana no mu nyipenyina obi boko obi abo wiaze masitene nyina tada kwantu mofra na mpenyin wiaze manzamana